Hey folks, welcome back here to the Vegas Don channel. We're here off of Charleston Boulevard at Moonlight Drive. And in East Las Vegas. See that truck has been all tacked up there. We've got a very low setting sun back here, out here to the west, so I'm going to try and minimize that. This is Moonlight. Keith Ann Circle. No outlet that way. We are just north of Charleston Boulevard, just east of US 95/US 93/Interstate 11/Interstate 515. Show you the neighborhood in here. This curves over here to Lamb Boulevard, where we will attempt to make a left here. It's a very, very busy roadway here on Lamb, and we may have just gotten lucky. And it looks like we've got an encampment here on the right along Lamb Boulevard, right there. Seeing more and more of that over here on the east side of town nowadays. This is Berkeley Avenue. And another 7-Eleven up here on the left. I'm gonna wait for our turn. Los Compadres, numero uno supermarket up here on the left. Just past the light at Stewart Avenue there. And then you have a Fred's Tavern over here with video poker. Great food. And you know this because they're telling you it's great. Self-storage U-Haul. And then that old A-frame building right there, it's now a tire shop. Llantera El Compa. At least I think that's how it's pronounced. I had to learn Spanish growing up in Florida, but I'm not very good at it. It's funny when you learn Spanish and you know Spanish, but I don't really. All the Spanish speakers you encounter all want to practice their English with you. So I never really get a chance to explore my Spanish. A sad reality. As we approach the light here at Marion. Get over and make a left onto Marion. Marion's just a little neighborhood residential street here. It becomes Arden south of here by the by Charleston Boulevard, about half a mile south of here. I think it's about a half mile. And I don't know why. Okay, good. It's like why aren't we getting a green light here? So this is Marion north of Stewart Avenue, for our friends following along at home. In more mature, established neighborhood, I'll call it. In here. Montebello Avenue. See that house there on the corner? There's a wash, a little mini wash. We're going over there. That looks like a church. Here on the east side of Las Vegas. And that brings us up here to the light of Bonanza Road. Major east-west artery here on the east side of town. Cram Drive. Like when you cram for a test, it was called Cram Drive. It's interesting. Air quality has been very poor all day. And looking back in the rear view, you can certainly see downtown back there, Fremont Street. It looks like it's all very hazy, let's call it. When we did our Las Vegas Strip View live looking at noon, the air quality was at 97, so it was right up at the upper edge. $2, it says there. And you have a state of Nevada Division of Welfare and Supportive Services office here. I'm not exactly sure what they do. I'm guessing it's some sort of welfare. And then here you have La Sombrita restaurant, Salvadorian and Mexican, Vida Nueva, Good New Life, Medicare health plans, Wells Fargo ATM right here, behind the check cashing store. Try to get into this 7-Eleven over here, but it is completely cordoned off. McDonald's across the street from us here. There's a Church's Chicken, fast chicken food joint right there. To its left, we're going to go ahead and pull in here. We need to get some fuel and let you know what the price is. Save $2.30 on 2 packs of Marlboro. Oh boy, someone's sitting at that gas pump. Like an individual, not a car. Try and pull into this one. Why are you sitting there, dude? Alright. And I'm going to pause it and I'll be right back. Alright, we're back, and Jack in the Box across the street from us right there. That is for a fast food place. And it looks like the Kmart, the Super Kmart here across the street, behind the Carl's Jr., is finally getting a facelift. Looks like they've taken off the Super Kmart signage. Or Big K, I think is what they called it. Check out this car coming at us. All things Vegas, all things of interest. Take a look at that. That's pretty cool. All right, we're gonna proceed now westbound on Bonanza. And wait for the sun to get out of the way here. But first, show you this. Looks like they've gotten to work here. Garden shop over there. All of that's going to come down evidently. Kenmore Craftsman Die Hard Blue Skillet Pancake House right there. And then a liquor store across the street. Big K. There's the sign for Big K right there. So we're going to make a right here, go eastbound now on Bonanza. And wait for our turn here. Cash price for regular unleaded at that 7-Eleven was $3.95. I paid $4.54 because I have to put super in this thing. So yeah, Jack in the Box, McDonald's there, Carl's Jr., Fast Food Alley here on the east side of town. There's a Carl's Jr. for our international viewers and folks that may not know. That is a fast food burger place. Charbroiled Burgers advertised there. And then the Church's Chicken, we mentioned that. And there's a tire shop again on the other side of this intersection here. They have something called El Diablo there on the side, the window. $3 happy hour shakes. So it looks like they're competing with Sonic. And the guac, that burger in the middle. It's pretty interesting stuff. And a fast food alley. Got the green light here at Nellis. We're going to proceed eastbound. Here on Bonanza. More used tires over on the right there, look like. This is another older, more established area of town. Got homes lining both sides of Bonanza here. Show you that. That brings us up here to Christie Lane. That's Apache Lane right there we just crossed. For our friends following along at home. And Christie, we have a lot of videos of our time up and down Christie Lane here in the east side of Las Vegas. Feel free to check those out in our library. Also drop a comment, let us know what you think of the videos. Let us know if there's something you'd like to see, if there's something that we can improve upon. We're always looking for ways to improve. We want to try and build this into a thriving YouTube community here on the Vegas Don channel. Proceeding eastbound now, across Christie. The mountain peaks that you see in front of you, to the left is Sunrise Mountain, and to the peak to the right is Frenchman's Mountain. They both have lots of radio towers, cell towers, and things like that up there at the top. This is Lynn Lane. We also have videos of our time up and down Lynn Lane here on this side of town. Feel free to check those out as well. And I cannot get over, so I'll just hang out here. This road right here is Memory Lane on the right. I live on Memory Lane. And this is Sloan Lane here. Another one of the washes here in town, you can see. The rules for four-way stop signs in this town are always changing. You would think they would stay the same now. Four-way stop signs in this town are like an adventure. Never know what you're going to get, like a box of chocolates. Beasley Drive, now crossing. Ringwood Lane. And that's going to bring us up here to the intersection with Fogg Street on the right and Mount Hood Street on the left. Identity crisis. There's a lot of that in this town. Roads changing names. No warning, no nothing. They just change it on you. You have no idea where you are. Happens a lot. You can see the tips, the steeples up there for the Mormon church. We'll go up there and pass by that and show that to you. Homes here on the left have pretty good views that are not subject to the summer sun in the western sky. They're subject to the summer sun, but not the western summer sky, because those are pretty painful. You're not going to sit outside, that's for sure. This is the light at Hollywood Boulevard, which is a major north-south artery here on the east side of town. We've done quite a few videos up and down Hollywood Boulevard. From its southern terminus all the way up to its northern terminus there at the south gate to Nellis Air Force Base. We're going to wait our turn here. For some reason they gave the green turn arrow to both directions. There's no one on the other side in the turn lane. Just why? Anyway, proceeding eastbound now on Bonanza. As we come up here to that Mormon temple, I want to show it to you. I'm not Mormon, not pushing anything, I just think it's a cool looking building. I'm definitely a fan of architecture. And on the Strip, Vegas has a lot of architecture. Outside the Strip, it's hit or miss. This is Sari Drive we're passing, S-A-R-I. And then the development here on your left is Clearview Estates. We're going to make this left here into the grounds of the church. It is open to the public, so it's not like I'm trespassing or anything. And there you see the steeples stretching into the Las Vegas sky above them. again right here at Bonanza, east of Hollywood Boulevard in East Las Vegas. Air Force jet out there in the distance. I don't know if the phone's going to pick it up, but there is an Air Force jet circling around. Looks like it's on final there for Nellis Air Force Base.